The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak is truly a unique timepiece. Unlike other high-end watches, with intricate complications like perpetual calendars or minute repeaters, the Royal Oak keeps things simple. It doesn't even have a date window. However, what sets this watch apart is its movement, which represents a remarkable achievement in watchmaking. One might expect that this watch employs a time-tested technique passed down through generations of watchmakers to enhance its accuracy, complexity, or practicality, but that's not the case here. Audemars Piguet has taken a standard Calibre 3120 movement and made some aesthetic modifications. Why, you ask? Well, the answer is simple. It looks beautiful. Skeletonization, or open working, is a time-honored practice in the world of horology. Its origins can be traced back to clockmaker André Charles Caron, who served as the watchmaker to Louis XV from 1720 to 1760. Instead of merely telling the king that his work was worthy of praise, Caron decided to show it by cutting large holes in the dial, allowing the inner workings of the timepiece to be visible. This revolutionary idea gained popularity, and top clock and watchmakers have been employing skeletonization to showcase their masterpieces ever since. Skeletonization is a bold approach, leaving nothing concealed. It reveals the intricate inner workings of a timepiece, leaving no secrets behind closed doors. For brands like Audemars Piguet, this practice serves as an opportunity to demonstrate the exceptional craftsmanship of their movements. Audemars Piguet has been practicing skeletonization since the 1930s, and this tradition continues to thrive today. Skeletonization is a meticulous and artistic process that involves the careful removal of material from various components within a watch movement. These components, including plates and bridges, serve essential structural functions within the movement, such as housing the wheels and pinions responsible for power transmission and supporting jewels that reduce friction and ensure smooth operation. Additionally, components like the setting lever, balance wheel, and mainspring barrel must be considered during the skeletonization process. However, the process of skeletonization goes beyond mere material removal. Its primary objective is to enhance the visual appeal of the watch movement, turning it into a work of art. To achieve this, the watchmaker must carefully select which areas to trim, balancing aesthetics with functionality. A haphazard approach would result in irregular and unsightly holes, undermining the overall design. Instead, watchmakers take great care to extract a design from the metal, creating a harmonious and visually pleasing composition. This involves framing exposed wheels and carefully considering every line and angle. The goal is to strike a perfect balance between showcasing the intricate mechanical workings of the movement and maintaining an elegant, coherent, and functional design. In summary, skeletonization is a delicate art form that marries form and function, transforming a watch movement into a masterpiece of horological craftsmanship. Indeed, skeletonized movements are now more accessible in watches at significantly lower price points, thanks to computer-aided machining or CNC. These CNC machines have the capability to produce intricate skeletonized designs efficiently, and the results can be quite impressive. However, there's a distinctive feature that sets apart high-end skeletonized watches like the Royal Oak from their more affordable counterparts: the sharp inside angles. Upon closer examination of a skeleton watch, priced lower than the Royal Oak, you'll notice that all the inner corners are rounded. This characteristic is a consequence of the limitations of single-axis CNC machines, which are constrained by the diameter of the cutting tool they employ. These machines cannot achieve the sharp, precise inside corners evident in the Royal Oak's skeletonized movement. To achieve such fine detail, manual craftsmanship becomes essential. The Royal Oak's movement, now known as the 3129, following the skeletonization process, undergoes extensive manual work for the final shaping. Skilled artisans meticulously use hand files of varying shapes, sizes, and angles to refine the movement's intricate details. This labor-intensive process is far from quick. It takes weeks to complete. The artisans must be patient, focused, and likely in need of engaging entertainment, given the meticulous nature of this work. The risk of making an error is ever present, and a single misstep could render the entire piece unusable. However, the journey doesn't end there, as there are further steps in perfecting the Royal Oak's remarkable skeletonized movement. At this stage of the process, the movement has taken on its fundamental shape, but it's far from ready to meet the discerning standards of the most exacting customers. the movement requires another critical step: finishing. In watchmaking, finishing refers to the meticulous surface treatment of the movement for both practical and aesthetic reasons. While many of these finishing touches have practical origins, they also serve an aesthetic purpose. Take for instance, the polished chamfered edge. Achieving this effect involves the use of hand tools like files to shape the edge and multiple applications of diamond paste to create the desired polished finish. Some watchmakers might use a chamfer tool in a milling machine as an initial step before the final hand polishing. However, this method cannot replicate the intricate inner edges found in the Royal Oaks movement. The polished, chamfered edge isn't just about aesthetics, it has functional significance. It rounds off the sharp edges of the movement components, reducing the risk of tiny metal fragments breaking loose and contaminating the delicate moving parts. Additionally, the polished finish enhances the movement's resistance to oxidation, ensuring its longevity and performance. The next step in the finishing process involves graining, which includes both straight and circular graining. As you've probably guessed by now, machines have no role to play in this intricate procedure. Graining is a finish that serves multiple purposes. It provides a visually appealing contrast to the polished chamfers and creates channels that capture tiny metal particles generated during the movement's operations. Straight graining, while simpler compared to other finishing techniques, still demands precision and craftsmanship to create perfect straight lines that enhance the watch's overall aesthetics. Circular graining, on the other hand, is a more challenging process. This technique involves applying circular patterns one by one, and it's often concealed in the hidden nooks and crannies of the movement. The circular graining extends beneath the bridges and along the plates, even though it may never be visible once the watch is assembled. This level of attention to detail underscores the dedication to perfection in crafting the Royal Oak's skeletonized movement. The skeletonization of Audemars Piguet's Calibre 3120 to transform it into a 3129 may seem unnecessary, as it doesn't significantly improve performance or save much weight, and it doesn't add any extra functionality. It might not make practical sense to choose this watch over its less structurally fragile counterpart. However, the true value lies in appreciating the craftsmanship, skill, and unwavering commitment to perfection required to create such a masterpiece of mechanical beauty. This watch isn't about mechanical complexity, it's about the intricate emotions and dedication woven into every element. Crafting something like this requires genuine care and devotion, and every line, angle, and mirrored surface reflects the passion of the watchmaker who brought it to life. While it may not be mechanically complex, it's emotionally the most intricate of all. What are your thoughts? Do you believe that skeletonization represents the pinnacle of watchmaking skill, or should it be considered a tradition of the past? Do you think there's a better example of watchmaking talent? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And that concludes today's video. We appreciate your presence here at Ventichic. Don't forget to like and comment on this video, and please subscribe to our channel to stay updated with our latest content. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.